Now, of course, all 17 political parties participating in the poll are slated to end their campaign today. According to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, a total of 2,249,780 registered voters have collected their permanent voter cards, PVCs, in the state, representing 85.57% of the 2,629,025 total registered voters in the state, leaving 379,245 PVCs, representing 14.43% uncollected.
The Nigerian Air Force and AF yesterday commenced the airlift of election materials for the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to Benin, Edo State ahead of the elections. Joining us this morning is the Deputy Director of Publicity at the Independent National Electoral Commission, Adenike Tadese. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to have you again. So please speak with us about the plans that have been made so far by INEC. The Daily Post does report that the All Progressives Congress APC in Edo State has written to the Independent Electoral Commission, and we'll talk about what the details are regarding that shortly. But first, let's talk about the preparedness on the part of INEC. How ready is INEC for the September 21st elections?
Thank you very much. I want to say that we are fully prepared. But let me quickly say this. Like you said the other time, you said 17 political parties. We are having 18 now. 18 political parties, not 17. Because we have NRM, that is the National Rescue Movement, which could not file in the nomination on schedule when we rolled out the notice of election. So they had to go to court, and the court ordered INEC to put them on the ballot paper. So they are also contesting. So we have 18 political parties that will contest for the all-cycle governorship election on 21st September 2024. Now, let me now quickly run through the level of preparation towards the conduct of the election, just like we have said. But now, you have just said it that, like I said the other time, we have 13 activities on the schedule and timeline of our activities. So today, we are going to implement the 12th one because we have already done 11. So the 12th one will be implemented today. And which one is that? That is the campaign of the political parties will have to stop by 12 midnight, today, 19th September 2024. So that leaves us with the 13th one, which we usher in the D-Day of the election on the 21st. So the collection of the PVC, you have just said it, the number of those people that have collected, which is very, very appreciable. That makes us know that people are fully ready for the conduct of this election. So 85.57% of eligible registrants who have also collected their PVCs, meaning they are ready to go out to conduct the election on Saturday. Now, accreditation. We have also accredited observers that will observe this election. So we have domestic and international observers. For domestic, we have accredited 124. And for international, we have 10. So they will in turn deploy 1,836 observers across the state that will observe the election. Also media accreditation, we have done that. We have 114 media organizations that will deploy 721 journalists that will cover this election, because without accreditation, not just any journalist can go out on election day to cover the election. So the accredited ones that have collected their tax, because we are taking the tax to Edo State now, they have collected, those are the ones that are eligible to come out on election day to cover the. So we also have accredited thousands of agents, represented candidates and political parties that will also come out to represent their parties on that very day. Now, for readiness assessment, let us know that we are fully ready. Some days ago, the Honorable Chairman of the Commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, and his team, they went to Benin City in Edo State to see what level of preparedness they have. And we also conducted what we call mock accreditation exercise. You might want to know what do we mean by that. Mock accreditation is for us to test the functionality of our beavers. That is the bimodal voter accreditation system that we are going to use on election day. Because without that, we will not be able to authenticate. We use bimodal accreditation system to authenticate and to verify that this card is from INEC and you are the rightful owner. And how do we do that? It's through facial or your fingerprints. So we have gone to do that with the upload, to test the upload of our result sheet on the INEC result viewing portal. So this we have done, and the exercise turned out to be very, very successful. And let me quickly put this on record, that the beavers that we used for that mock accreditation, we are not going to use it on election day. So there's no reason for people to believe that the machines have been preloaded. We are not going to use that. We have already configured what do you call it? The beavers that we will use. So we are not going to use that. So then the chairman also with the IGP, they conducted what we call enlarged stakeholders meeting. The political class are there, the political parties fielding candidates, they were there, the candidates too, they were there, the CSOs were there, the media. So they were able, the chairman of the commission was able to tell them our level of preparedness, and the IGP as well was able to give them the assurances that in terms of security, they should be rest assured. They should not fail to come out on election day. So he has already told us that the police, their agent, their security people, they are going to deploy 35,000 personnel, officials that are going to man this election, and also 8,000 will also be deployed from their sister agencies, the NSCDCs, the armed forces.
All right. It would seem, I mean, from all the explanation that you give, I was still going to probe even further. But it would seem that the INEC is doing its part to be adequately prepared for the elections. But I want us to talk about the allegations that the APC has made against INEC. There have been allegations that 3 staff of the electoral umpire, that's HOD operation, Inoyengeni Frank Ogbise, the head of ICT Lawrence Akan, and the electoral officer EO of Akoko Edo local government area Blessing Suleiman are conducting plots to thwart the will of the people of the state. So there have been allegations of plans to manipulate the elections. I want you to help us maybe clarify or debunk that, or whatever the answers you might have to give regarding that.
Our people say all sorts of things, but it is the onus lies on us as INEC to really verify, to investigate what really transpired. And I want to say that INEC is doing that. And even there are some things that we are doing underneath to ensure that we have a free and successful election. So for this stuff that you have just mentioned, INEC is looking into that to see what transpired and what to be done. And in due course, before the conduct of the election, you'll see the outcome of that. That's what I can say.
The election is in 2 days. So if there's allegations that are this strong, how long are we expected to wait before INEC does its own investigation and does what must be done?
You don't need to wait for long. Just give us some time. INEC, we know what to do. That's what I want to say. We know what to do, and we have been doing that. So I don't doubt us.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. And of course, I'm sorry that I'm having you repeat yourself, but my point is that the election is in 2 days. So if there is an allegation from the APC that there's people who have been positioned in the residence of the PDP governor's house, and they, of course, have their own plans on thwarting the will of the people, why does it need a couple of days or, just an unspecified number of days for INEC to investigate that?
That's what I'm saying. The commission has the prerogative to talk about that. And that's what I'm saying. We need to investigate and verify. You never can tell before the day runs out, but we need to do our diligent investigation before we can just jump into conclusion. That's what I can say about that for now.
Oh, wow. Okay. The last time you were here, I mean, I think 2 days ago, I brought something up, that you said you weren't at liberty to speak on, and that is, once again, the complaints that political parties had that the resident electoral commissioner for Edo State election, or Edo State rather, is cousins with the honorable minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike. Is there anything that you can also chip in concerning that concern that these people have?
Thank you. I will still say the same thing. I cannot chip in anything. I cannot chip in anything for now. So because I told you the other time that I don't have that mandate. So not until the commission comes out. I told you we are doing our own diligent search investigation concerning this. So before, today is Thursday, you never can tell. So I don't have that mandate to come out to say this is what the commission will do. But I know that the commission is working assiduously to ensure that we have a free, fair, credible, nothing but will tarnish the image of the commission.
Do you understand the concerns and why we are asking these questions and why answers need to be had? Because if we're looking at, for example, the survey conducted by Center for Journalism, Innovation and Development, it revealed that 64% of Nigerians or citizens in Edo State doubt the fairness of the upcoming elections. So we're asking these questions because we're hoping that INEC can give us some clarity that would help reduce the fears and help comfort the people and affirm that indeed INEC is ready to conduct free, fair and credible elections. So if there's allegation of bias, of intention to thwart the will of the people, if there's allegation of overriding interest or conflict of interest, in the case of the returning electoral officer being related to the minister of the FCT, I think that these are matters that that INEC definitely needs to speak on so that it can calm the fears or allay the fears of the citizens of Edo State. Do you see why the citizens will be concerned if these allegations have come to light?
Well, I just want to tell our people that they should focus on this election. See, all these things that we have rolled out concerning our own preparations and what we have put in place to ensure that we have a free, fair, and credible election. I still want to say that INEC will not leave any stone unturned to ensure that we achieve our aim to make Nigerians proud when it comes to this issue. We have put a lot into this. So they should not exercise any fear. They should not have any doubt. Let me tell us that we are poised to ensure that we have a free, and their votes will surely count. All I can say is that once you've collected your PVC, just ensure, because if our people are not ready to vote on election day, like you said the other time, they are having agitations and things, I don't think they will have even come out to collect a large chunk of these PVCs. So meaning they are ready. So let them come out. Let them come out. We are also fully ready, like I said, and we are not going to leave any stone unturned. What we need to do, we know what to do, and we will surely do it. So let them have that assurances that INEC will do the needful.
Well, all right. Just for clarity's sake, INEC did also already respond, to the complaints about the REC's relationship with the FCT minister, and of course INEC, according to the news report, said that he would not be changed. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. INEC has already responded. They've already said that the REC will not be changed in the build-up to the Edo State elections. But of course, I was expecting that at least you will be able to express that you understand that.
I don't want to corroborate that. I really don't want to corroborate that. You understand? Anything can happen along the line. That's why I'm being very cautious in talking about that.
All right, that's fine.